Hi, welcome back. I am compiling some old and new drugstore dupes for some of my favorite products. I've done a couple of these videos in the past, specifically my favorite dupes for my Charlotte Tilbury products, but I have some new things I wanted to include, and I know some of you probably haven't seen those videos, and there are going to be a couple of repeat or overlapping products, but overall, I just feel like it never hurts to do a compilation of some good affordable products. So yeah, I'm going to share with you some dupes for some of my all-time favorite products. So let's go ahead and start. First up, you would have definitely already seen this dupe in my Charlotte Tilbury video, but I wanted to go ahead and mention it because I think it is one of the most spot on dupes that you can find, especially when it comes to foundations. So the first is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that this is it. It's one of my top, I would say in my top 3 foundation formulas. However, Flower Beauty really did it with this one. They really duped this foundation so well that it's pretty hard to tell the difference when I compare them side by side. I would say the only major difference in these two products is that I do find the Flower Beauty one to have a little bit more coverage to it. I firmly believe that this foundation was made to dupe the Charlotte Tilbury one. So Charlotte Tilbury's is called Light Wonder, Flower Beauty's is called Light Illusion. Normally, I'm a little hesitant about, a knockoff, especially when it gets pretty close to the name, kind of like a copyright name infringement, but honestly, they did it so well that I can't even be mad at them. So yeah, if you have never tried Charlotte Tilbury's Light Wonder, you see me use it a lot in videos, but you don't want to go all in on the price. The Flower Beauty Light Illusion, very, 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 very similar. Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, I've talked about this for years and years on my channel. It's definitely something that I really enjoy using in the summertime. It does have SPF in it. And the biggest dupe formula-wise that I can find for this product at the drugstore is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Skin Tint. Now, this does not have SPF in it, but the formulas are so flippin' similar. They even both have gel in the name, and that's what gives them such a unique texture. They really do feel like a lightweight gel on the skin. So the Complexion Rescue is a tinted hydrating gel cream, and the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating, okay, well, the Neutrogena one does not say gel in the name, but it has a very gel-like formula, and that's the way that I've always described it to people. So these two are very similar formula-wise. You're just not going to get SPF in this, so you would definitely have to wear some type of SPF underneath it. Neutrogena also makes they make a lot of tinted face products, and they have this new one that's the Anti-Aging Perfector. It has SPF in it, but it doesn't have the gel-like texture. Honestly, not a super huge fan of this one. I don't even know why I'm comparing them right now. I don't even know why I put it out. I guess because they kind of look similar in the tube. But formula-wise, the closest match you're going to get is Hydro Boost. Let's talk about my beloved NARS multiples. Now, I have just always been such a fan of this product. I have been purchasing the multiples from NARS for years on end now, and trust me, it hurts my soul when I pay $42 for one of these sticks. And so I'm happy to report that there are some pretty similar dupes that you can now find at the drugstore. The first I want to mention is the cheapest option, and it's the e.l.f. Monochromatic Blush Sticks. So, or I think they might just be called monochromatic sticks. So these come in quite a variety of colors, and I do think that you can get a very similar finish on the cheeks when you use these as blushes or highlighters, because the multiples will come in shades that are suitable for just like highlighter, and then they also come in shades that are suitable for, to use as your actual blush. And the e.l.f. ones also, happy to report, they come in quite a few different shades. This one right here, it's called Glistening Peach. I thought it was going to be a dupe for Orgasm from NARS, but it's just slightly too light. And so I have another option here. My second option is actually from Colourpop, and it's their blush sticks. So I have this particular shade called Sideways, and it's a really pretty, I'm wearing it right now, like corally peach blush, but it has a lot of golden reflex in it, like kind of like a little bit of a highlighter built in. It definitely, I wouldn't say is glittery, but you know, it has that kind of like high shine finish. And that's what I feel has always been so unique about the NARS multiples. They really are like a blush and a highlighter in one. And Colourpop, they have so many of these blush sticks now. Honestly, I purchased these quite a long time ago. I'm sure that they have more similar colors to the multiples, but just right off the bat, this particular one that I own in Sideways, it has that identical like blush highlighter formula. So we have another Colourpop dupe here, and it's for the Nude Stix Gel Lip and Cheek Balm. This is pretty much specifically for the gel formula. Nude Stix has a matte lip formula and then also just their regular lip formula. I would say that this Colourpop dupe is most comparable to the gel lip and cheek. So I have to be honest, I love Nude Stix as a brand. Their packaging appeals to me. I wear a lot of their products on a daily basis, but I will say that I use them for the convenience factor and not necessarily that the colors are super unique or that the formulas are super unique. It's really just I like the convenience of the brand. I like their packaging. I like their aesthetic. And so I feel like that is why I go for their products a lot. So to me, the gel lip and cheek balm, there's really nothing super special about the formula. I wouldn't say that it's really long wearing. It does feel lightweight, like gel-like on the lips. So for me to just like, you know, go and pay, I think these are $18 or $24. It really, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that when you're not like just completely obsessed with one particular color or just the formula in general. So I've found that the Colourpop Just a Tint is pretty similar to the Nude Stix gel lip and cheek pencils. It has a nice kind of medium coverage on the lips. It's not sticky, feels a little bit like a balm, and also comes in a lot of really great wearable everyday colors. And I think the price difference kind of speaks for itself. These lip balms are like $6 and you're gonna pay in the, let me see how much these are. Oh, okay, these were more expensive than I thought. These are $26. So again, love Nude Stix as a brand. I think what they did was pretty innovative as far as packaging goes. I think that they really kind of got the ball rolling on super user-friendly makeup, and then also just a really kind of natural wave in the makeup industry in general. But like I said, when it comes to me just using especially this gel lip formula, I don't particularly find it to be the most innovative formula, if that makes sense. So yeah, the Colourpop one, no problem with, has a nice, smooth, lightweight texture. $6, can't beat it. This one is coming out at you fast because this product was just released, and although I really enjoy the formula, I bought like half of the shades as soon as they came out. As soon as I tried them, I could think of 2 other products that I could compare them to for half the price. And the first product that these really reminded me of, and I'm just now realizing also they have a very similar name, are the L'Oreal Color Riche Plump and Shines. So these are again kind of like a lipstick lip balm hybrid. The Plump and Shines do have kind of like a minty tingle to them, but they also make the same exact formula without the plump. I'm not really sure what those are called. I'm sure it's something shine as well, but they're basically 2 different formulas. One's plumping, one's not. So swatched side by side, I'd put these on literally the most awkward part of my hand. You can see just even on the back of my hand how shiny they are. The formula is very similar. The bottom one is, or let's see, this one's Tang Thang, this one right here, the more orangey one, and then this one is called Watermelon Plump from L'Oreal. They're honestly so incredibly identical. I can't get over it. There's literally no difference in the way that they feel, the color payoff, they're identical. Secondly, this is also a new formula that came out at the drugstore not too long ago. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine, I think is what these are called. Something glass. You know, there's the Revlon Super Lustrous Original line. These are the new glass formulas. Same thing, just super creamy, hydrating, filling lipstick lip balm hybrid. And again, I will say I am wearing this one from Revlon right now. It's called Nude Illuminator. I do find the Revlon ones to be the most slippy out of the two formulas. Like, this is almost too melty when I apply it on the lips. I do appreciate that the L'Oreal and the Fenty ones have a little bit more substance to them. They hold up a little bit better. But, I mean, formula-wise, like, these two identical to Fenty. Glossier Boy Brow, we all know I've been using this product for years. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite brow products. Recently, I tried the Wow Brow from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and very similar. I do think that you get a little less product. They just feel, the e.l.f. one feels just a little bit more empty in general as far as like the actual, like how much product is in here. It doesn't say on the e.l.f. one. Anyways, I think this one is like $3 compared to $18 with Glossier. I find that my problem with a lot of drugstore fiber brow gels is that they're just too wet. They look like paint when they go on your eyebrows. The e.l.f. one actually does have a nice amount of fiber in it, and it's also more of a drier formula, which I prefer. The only difference to me in the Glossier and the e.l.f. is that the e.l.f. doesn't hold the brows in place as good, in my opinion, but it does fill in really nicely and mimic real brow hairs. So for, you know, way, way, way less than half the cost of the Boy Brow, I think it's worth a shot. If you hear a very strange screeching noise in the background, my neighbor's AC is going out and has been making this terrible like screeching noise. And there's also a tractor across the road. We have an empty like hay field across the road from us, and the tractor is collecting hay right now. So of course this would be my luck. Anyways, I have a color dupe and a formula dupe for you here. This, again, another Glossier product. This is the Glossier Cloud Paint. Now, I would not consider this to be a favorite product of mine. I actually rarely use these, but I know a lot of you all like the Glossier Cloud Paints. I think the water, I've said this before, I think the water ratio in Cloud Paints is just too high compared to the pigment. And so for me, it really disturbs my base when I wear a cloud paint. I have to be wearing like little to no foundation for the cloud paint to work on me. So Dusk is one of the most popular cloud paint colors, and it's just this really nice kind of, I don't know, it's like a nude brown mixed with a little bit of an orange. Well, Milani released the Cheek Kiss liquid blushes not too long ago, and I have the shade 110 Nude Flush. Also a very similar color to the Glossier one. I would say, honestly, oh my gosh, just looking at them, I can barely, I keep putting some, I'm just going to put regular photo swatches up on the screen. I don't know why I keep swatching in the most awkward places possible. Anyways, on the back of my hand right now, I would literally not be able to tell the difference in the two shades, let alone the formula. They both feel very similar. When you blend them out, they have almost an identical like stain to them. They are literally, to me, the same exact identical product. And if you've ever been interested in the Glossier ones, I would definitely say there would be no reason for you to give the Milani ones a try first. I think there's the same amount of product in here. Let's see. Oh no, you actually get more product with the Milani one. The Milani one has 0.37 fluid ounces and the Glossier has 0.33. So not only a spot on color dupe here, but formula wise, the Milani ones come in a few different other shades. So for me, this is a done deal. For years, I have been using the Buxom lip glosses. I started using these when I was 18 and I worked at a Bare Minerals store, and this was when Bare Minerals still owned Buxom and they sold Buxom in their stores or their boutiques. So that's how I was first introduced to these lip glosses, and I've loved them ever since. And I'll say throughout the years, it's been hard to find actual plumping glosses at the drugstore up until recently. I feel like there have definitely been advancements made in the plumping lip department. And for me, the most comparable as far as shine goes and as far as the plumping abilities go are the Milani Plump and Shine or Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. I just butchered that. Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. These have a gorgeous, shiny, glass-like finish on them. Definitely the most plumping that I've ever tried at the drugstore. You can feel this product when it's on your lips. That's what I like about Buxom. I truly feel that it does make my lips look bigger. Same thing goes with the Milani lip gloss as well. Buxom definitely has Milani beat on the color range because the color range in the Buxom glosses is phenomenal. I think they have the most gorgeous color lineup out of any lip gloss on the market, but that's because that's kind of been their entire market for the past 10, I don't know, how long has Buxom been out? I'd say like 10 to 12 years now. So yeah, I do want to give an honorable mention also to the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss. These don't have, for me, the same amount of shine as the Milani and the Buxom, but they really do feel plumping on the lips. So honorable mention goes to e.l.f., which is even cheaper than the Milani one, so consider the Milani one duped by e.l.f. Okay, so this is a really fun one that I've found recently, and it dupes a couple of liquid eyeshadows that I have, and it's the new L'Oreal Brilliant Eyes liquid eyeshadows. I only have 2 shades, but they're so pretty. I've used both of them in videos. I'm wearing the more nude one right now. It's called Diamond Drop, 415 Diamond Drop. So I also have the shade called Amethyst Quartz. For me, the product that this dupes the most is the L'Oreal Caviar Chrome Veils. So this is the shade Gilded Fresco in the Chrome Veil, and then the Amethyst Quartz side by side. These are very similar shades once you get them on. But not only that, the L'Oreal formula is so much more pigmented. I really struggle with the Laura Mercier ones. They're so pretty, but they aren't very layerable on the lids. It's kind of like a one swipe thing and you're done. And I know that they're meant to be veils, but for me, the L'Oreal ones are just more versatile. And then also, I recently purchased the Kosas liquid eyeshadows. These are the 10-second eyeshadows. Although the formula is quite different on these 2 products, they give a similar finish. And this is the shade 333 in the Kosas one. And the Amethyst Quartz, again, is pretty similar. They both have that purpley silver metallic finish. So I'm just really pleased with these. I think that there are, I only have 2 shades, and I want to say there were probably 5 to 6 more available. But overall, I love a good quick cream or liquid eyeshadow, and I think that these stay on the lids nicely and just give you that quick shine. You know what I mean? Like a quick shine, just out the door, fresh eyelid look. Okay, those are all of the dupes I have for you today. I'm going to try to list down below the previous videos that I've done on dupes in the past. Like I said, there probably are a couple of rollover products in this video, but if you are new to my channel, you probably haven't seen those previous videos. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any dupes that are just like solid, identical to your favorite high-end products. I would love to know down below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.